Good morning, good morning. I hope this finds you well, and I hope you're really immersing yourself into the festive season. Okay, so it's a little after the Christmas period. That's Christmas out the way, and we're now leading into the end of the new year, the end of 2024, moving into 2025. Now, it's always a kind of bottleneck period of the year where people rush to sort of get their New Year's resolutions together and make their definitive plans. And some people even write it down on paper. But most people, it's just, once again, a theoretical tickle effect to leave the stuff that you probably didn't get done in the year previous, 2024, and you hope to achieve this. You know, the amount of gym memberships goes up. The January the 1st, we'll walk around the block, and then by January the 2nd, you've had a belly full of Christmas leftovers, and nothing more seems to be get done. Is that you? Okay. And I'll remind you, I do go on quite a lot about this theoretical world we live in, and New Year's resolutions, to me, are a complete cop-out.
Before we get started, like this channel, smash the subscribe button and give the bell a shake for some more modern, up-to-date content. Thank you.
Now, here's what I do. I pick a really poignant day in the year, and being ex-military, I picked the 11th of November, which is Remembrance Day. And that's the kind of day that I, used to raise a glass, or still raise a glass, but not with the alcohol content in it, and just reflect on those people that didn't make it this far, shall we say, and be grateful for the fact that I got up this morning, be grateful for the fact that I'm doing these videos. And that's the point where I kind of say to myself, right, I want to achieve this now from this point forward, in honor to those people that lay their life down. And that to me is a little bit more meaning than just getting to the 31st of December, tipping over maybe with a hangover for most of you into January the 1st, and then regretting going back to work on the 4th or 5th or whatever date it is you return back to the circuit, shall we say. So two things I want to speak to you about today is actually, who are you, right? That question, who are you? Have you ever stopped to think, who exactly is this person, that's inside this container, inside this body of yours, and just going through every day? I mean, it's a very poignant interview question. If you do interviews, it's one of the questions you should include, because it tells a lot about the person. Because 9 times out of 10, people are not listening to the question, who are you? And they will default by I am, I was, I did. Okay, their past sort of experiences and what they've gathered up from then up to this point. So you can, before you do the interview, of course, you should establish who exactly you are. So ask yourself the question. It might even help getting on video, recording yourself. It might help standing in front of a mirror and just ask yourself, who are you? Who am I? Once you receive the question, okay? And then proceed to come up with this answer. There's no answer. There's no textbook answer. It's a personal question. But I really struggle to work out that how you can ever move forward if you don't know who the person is that you look in the mirror on a daily basis. I mean, you do look in the mirror, don't you? Every day. And establish who it is that you are. Okay, the second question then is quite simply, what do you want? What do you want? At a young age of 55 now, I know quite clearly what it is that I want, what I'm trying to achieve. It's all mapped out, I've said before, I've written a book, I'm doing the process of getting the back end stuff sorted out. I know the direction I'm going. I know what my message is. I've started this YouTube channel because I want to share some motivation, inspiration with yourselves. Okay. So I know that when I ask the question, what it is that I want, I'm very clear in my mind. My vision and the direction and focus that I'm going in, okay, is unshakable, right? It will not be shaken by anybody because I know. And part of this journey that I'm on, being at the moment here in Thailand, living in the Philippines, currently still in Chiang Mai and getting ready to step off and move again, is the fact that, you know, I'm clearing the mind. I'm getting rid of the distractions. I'm getting clarity in my thought process. Yeah, because the world is so very noisy at the moment. Okay, and I don't think it's gonna get any better. I think, you know, with the introduction to all this caper that the global elites are putting upon us and trying to control us, nothing more than suppression and control, I think it's going to get a lot more noisier. And I think unless you physically work out who you are and what it is that you want, then you cannot navigate around the chaos that they're about to inflict upon us. Okay, so that's what we have just spoken about today. Know who you are and what it is you want. And once you get it, write it down, pin it all around the place, and don't waver. All right, don't follow somebody else's plan. Now, I know the majority of you listening to this will be in jobs. You know, that's absolutely perfectly fine. You know, if you've got a plan, so your job is there to facilitate your plan. Now, a lot of people won't think about it like that. You know, there's a percentage of people that will just think, oh, yeah, it pays the bills. You know, all that really sadness, you know, that you're getting up on a Monday morning and going to exchange 5 days of unhappiness for 2 days of reasonably good, or 1 day of reasonably good happiness, because then you're preparing to go back to work. Okay, so get the pen and paper out, write it down, establish who it is you are, and establish quite simply what it is you want. You know, if you don't ask, you don't get, as the saying goes. But if you don't know what you're asking for and what you want, how can you ever move forward? Okay, in today's Coffee Corner then, we're going to talk about authenticity. We're going to talk about ambition, and we're going to talk about adaptability. Okay, so let's push on into Coffee Corner right now.
Authenticity. Authenticity is about being real, embracing who you are without pretense or mask. It's a quality that inspires trust and connection in a world often dominated by facades. In this segment, we'll delve into what authenticity means, how to live authentically, and how it can transform your relationships and life. Theoretical definition. Core meaning. Authenticity is being true to oneself, values, and beliefs, free from external pressures. Psychological view. It reflects self-awareness and congruence between thoughts, feelings, and actions. Philosophical insight. Rooted in existentialism, it emphasizes living a life aligned with your true nature. Social aspect. Authenticity fosters meaningful and transparent connections with others. Cultural context. In diverse cultures, authenticity can signify individuality or loyalty to community traditions. Practical application. Know yourself. Take time to understand your values, passions, and boundaries. Be honest. Speak and act in alignment with your beliefs, even when it's uncomfortable. Drop the mask. Resist the urge to conform for approval. Show up as your true self. Embrace vulnerability. Be open about your strengths and flaws. It's part of being authentic. Live consistently. Align your daily decisions and actions with your inner truths. Actionable steps. Reflection journal. Write daily about moments when you felt most and least authentic. Practice saying no. Decline activities or commitments that don't resonate with your values. Share your story. Openly share your experiences and lessons with others to inspire connection. Seek honest feedback. Ask trusted friends if your actions align with how they perceive you. Take small, authentic risks. Gradually express your true thoughts and preferences in challenging situations. Be aware. Fear of rejection. Authenticity might not always be welcomed, but stay true to yourself. Over-disclosure. Sharing too much too quickly can overwhelm others. Find balance. Resistance to change. Authenticity evolves as you grow. Don't cling to outdated versions of yourself. Imposter syndrome. Doubting your authenticity can hinder self-expression. Trust your journey. Judgment from others. Authenticity may invite criticism. Remember, it's a reflection of their lens, not your worth. Conclusion. When was the last time you felt truly authentic? How did it change your experience or relationships? Share your stories in the comments below. Next, ambition. Introduction. Ambition is the fire that drives progress. It's the inner force that motivates us to dream big, aim high, and achieve our goals. In this section, we'll dive into what ambition truly means and how to channel it effectively to create a life of purpose and fulfillment. Theoretical definition. Core meaning. Ambition is the strong desire to achieve something, often requiring hard work and determination. Psychological perspective. It represents intrinsic motivation and the drive to overcome obstacles. Cultural insight. Ambition has different connotations across cultures, from positive aspirations to competitive desires. Social aspect. Ambition often influences one's role and perception within a community or group. Philosophical lens. It can reflect humanity's innate need for growth and progress. Practical application. Set clear goals. Define what success looks like for you in specific terms. Stay committed. Develop habits and routines that keep you aligned with your objectives. Seek inspiration. Surround yourself with people and stories that fuel your drive. Celebrate milestones. Recognize and reward your progress along the way. Adapt to challenges. Use setbacks as opportunities to refine your approach. Actionable steps. Vision statement. Write a personal statement that outlines your biggest ambition. Daily action plan. Break down your goals into small, manageable tasks. Track progress. Use journals, apps, or tools to monitor your achievements. Mentor support. Find a mentor who can provide guidance and accountability. Reflect and refine. Regularly evaluate your ambitions to ensure they align with your evolving values. Be aware. Overambition. Pushing too hard can lead to burnout and strained relationships. Comparison pressure. Avoid measuring your ambitions against others. Focus on your unique path. Ethical boundaries. Ensure your ambitions don't compromise your values or harm others. Fear of failure. Don't let fear paralyze your progress. See failures as learning moments. Neglecting the present. Ambition should not overshadow the importance of enjoying the journey. Conclusion. What does ambition mean to you? Join in the comments and share a moment when your ambition helped you achieve something meaningful or a time when it felt challenging. Finally for today, adaptability. Introduction. Adaptability is the ability to adjust to new conditions and thrive amidst change. In today's fast-paced world, being adaptable is not just a skill, but a necessity for personal and professional growth. Let's explore how adaptability can empower us to navigate life's twists and turns with confidence. Theoretical definition. Basic meaning. Adaptability is the capacity to adjust to new environments, challenges, or demands. Psychological view. It reflects emotional resilience and the ability to stay flexible under pressure. Biological insight. Adaptability is a key survival trait observed in nature and human evolution. Cultural aspect. Different cultures value adaptability in varying contexts, from innovation to tradition. Leadership quality. Adaptability is a hallmark of effective leaders and decision makers. Practical application. Embrace change. View change as an opportunity rather than a threat. Learn continuously. Stay open to acquiring new skills and knowledge. Stay calm under pressure. Practice mindfulness to maintain composure in challenging situations. Think creatively. Look for innovative solutions to problems rather than sticking to old methods. Build resilience. Develop habits that strengthen your ability to bounce back from setbacks. Actionable steps. Practice flexibility. Try doing routine tasks in new ways to build adaptability. Learn a new skill. Challenge yourself to step out of your comfort zone regularly. Reflect on past changes. Analyze how you've adapted before and what you learned. Stay informed. Keep up with trends and developments in areas important to you. Seek diverse perspectives. Engage with people who challenge your thinking and broaden your views. Be aware. Overstretching. Adapting too much can lead to losing your sense of identity or priorities. Fear of the unknown. Hesitation to adapt can stem from fear. Address this gradually. overconfidence. Avoid assuming you can adapt to anything without preparation or support. Negative influences. Be cautious of adapting to toxic environments or behaviors. Resistance to reflection. Failing to evaluate your adaptations can prevent growth. Conclusion. When was the last time you felt truly authentic? How did it change your experience or relationships? Share your stories in the comments. That's it for today's video. What do these 3 terms mean to you? Have you had time to stop and think about the words and terms we have covered today? Share your experiences in the comments below so others can embrace your views. We would all love to hear them. Remember, all of this is progress, not perfection. I don't have all the answers and neither do you, but collectively we all learn and grow together.
Okay, so there you have it. Okay, 3 very important terms there: authenticity, okay, ambition, and adaptability. Now, what I'm going to do from about video 10 onwards is I'm going to produce a fact sheet. So I'm going to have all this stuff in alphabetical order. Okay, but for now, it's down to you, the old paper and pen. Get used to doing that again. You know, getting the notebook out, getting the journal out, getting things written down. Now, you know as well as I do, when an idea comes into your head, if you don't write it down or put a note on your phone, then that idea goes, and you might sit there with your head in your hands thinking, oh, what was it I thought about earlier on and didn't write down? The same when you have a dream and you wake up in the morning, notebook by the bed, okay? Write it all down, because over time you'll build up this huge list of thoughts and things that you kind of want to do, okay? So if need be, re-listen to the video again. Remember the first 2 questions: who are you, what do you want? And then take on board the 3 points that we've covered in Koffee Korner today, okay? I will speak to you in the next video. Stay safe.